Welcome to Dr. Jester Rants, and I'm gonna rant about more retarded shit. Retards seem to be reproducing at an astonishing rate. Don't they know the miracles of a condom? The miracles of a morning after pill? The miracles of a hand? Don't they know that they can actually use that instead of reproducing? But then again, retards are so retarded that they do not know about those miracles of science. Or something that has been used by mankind since the beginning of ages of the ages. And either way, let's go for this. From Dicebreaker, more designers condemn cult ties with the gaming goat over white nationalist imagery Kickstarter campaign. So, no. Lodi Creations and designer Artem Safarov and business relationship with a US-based publisher and board game retailer. Okay, so maybe they use the swastika, a Nazi flag. Maybe they use the SS symbol, or maybe they use the Hugo Boss logo. Or maybe they use that white pride cross that they use a lot. Maybe they used it in one of the symbols over here, I don't know. I mean, right? That's the only explanation that I can think of. Anyway, a mounting number of board game designers and publishers have either publicly condemned or ended business relationships with US-based company Gaming Goat, following the use of white nationalist imagery in the Kickstarter campaign for Tournament Fishing, the deck building game. Okay, fine. Did they actually use the mustache of Hitler in something? Anyway, originally released as a print-on-demand title in 2017, Tournament Fishing has teamed up with the publishing arm of US-based retail company The Gaming Goat to crowdfund the second run of the Ugly-themed deck builder designed by Greg Mailer. The campaign launched on September 7 and immediately began drawing ire from potential backers and the broader tabletop company due to an image that portrayed a frog. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! A frog! Is that the Pepe? Pepe, my beautiful Pepe! Portrayed a frog seemingly making the OK hand sign, both of which have a history of a racist dog whistle used by white nationalist fascists and other hate groups. Well, isn't white nationalists, or aka neo-Nazis and things like that, including fascist socialists? Are you saying me that socialism is a hate group? Oh my. But even more so. Okay, so they used the Pepe. No, turns out it was this. Can you actually spot the white supremacist symbol over there? I can't see it. Isn't it? No. Let me ask. Nobody that has ever been cancelled using the OK symbol has ever been an actual racist or an actual white supremacist. Nobody on this planet that has been cancelled use those symbols. Use the hand sign or something like that, was actually one. Oh my. Are you actually telling me that you people are actually projecting your fucking insecurities on everybody else? Are you actually telling me that you people are so goddamn retarded and useless that you cannot think for yourselves and you actually keep seeing the boogeyman on every single thing, image or something on the internet? Are you people so retarded that... No. Rhetorical question. Look at the frog. Can you actually spot the OK sign? No. Turns out that a thank you to the people behind Kotaku in Action subreddit, I'm gonna go there in a jiffy, found this. It's actually coming from a stock image over the internet. From this. So you're telling me nature is white supremacist? Oh my. So nature is racist. In that case, then we actually have to drive frogs to extinction After all, aren't they dog whistles for white supremacists and things like that? It's the only logical explanation, right? Because you can't let beautiful little frogs destroy the socialist narrative. Jesus Christ, look at this! Do you actually think this is racist? Look! It's more and more projections, because the people who are actually rallying up against this are in fact the actual filthy fucking racists. These are the people who are in fact the actual racists. They are the ones that discriminate against whites. They are the actual people who actually pull down the card of a black individual, an Asian or a Latino like myself. They pull our cards out and claim that we are in fact white supremacists because we dare to criticize their nonsense. That's what they are trying to tell us. That's what they are trying to do, because this is all about projection. I'm looking here in the article, not the article, the subreddit, and apparently the fucking... I forgot to actually update my extension to actually eliminate this shit, because it's useless, and change it for something else, because I highlighted the comments that actually found out in this, and I wanted to thank them personally, but anyway, it's Sodium Muffin. Thank you, dude, for doing the actual legwork, and somebody else here, and I also highlighted this comment over here because it's actually a good question. Let me read. Are there white nationalists in the room with us right now, Chase? That's a very good question. A very good question. Or Joe Ivan. A very good question that I think people here that we need to actually know. We need to know if these people are actually seeing white nationalists everywhere. Anyway, it is what it says. The Anti-Defamation League has registered the hand sign as a hate symbol, which started, in fact, which began in 2017 as a hoax on an infamous message board for Chan. The users meant to cop up a widely used and innocuous gesture to subtly gesture towards the anti-black and other bigoted sentiments, while used the excuse that it was just a joke as a shield against criticism. Not really. In fact, it was actually to take a piss out of you fucking imbecilic morons. It was in fact to actually piss you off. But you morons are so goddamn retarded, that you do not know the difference between the smell of your own farts from a rotten onion. Then you actually went on double down. This is what the actual means. Once again, Sodium Buffing, thank you. This is actually from him. I actually found this. Here is what it says. This guy tweeted another social media website with spam and claiming that okay and sign as a symbol of white supremacy. Make fake accounts with basic white girl names, and I'm shut like OMG, that's so true. Use as many emojis as you play. It would also be good for us to associate the OK symbol being a symbol of white supremacists, because Mel Gibson used it. Use the hashtag power hand privilege. Oh my, in all your tweets and whatnot related to the bonus points if your profile pic is something related to supporting feminism. Leftists have dug so deep down in their lunacy, we must force them to dig more until the rest of society ain't going anywhere near that shit. And turns out it actually worked. It worked. They made these imbecilic morons dig their own grave. And so deep, but so fucking deep, that everybody fell for it. Jesus Christ, these people are retarded, to say the least. So goddamn fucking retarded. Good lord. No, 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 no. They are so good. Where is it, the article? Here it is. This one, it's from Boundary to Comics, the gaming goat condemned by TTRPG community after being accused of using white supremacist symbol in the new tournament fishing game. Anyway, we want to highlight the comments. Anyway, so, no, remember, don't contact these people, do not talk to them, do not stare at them, do not disagree with them. Remember, these people see even a "Hello, sir, ma'am. I politely disagree with your comment." They consider that not only harassment, but an actual death threat. So, please, please do not stare at them, do not contact them, do not talk to them, do not even mention them. Stay far away, okay? I'm watching. Anyway.
Sir, there's a game on Kickstarter being run, but the publisher has just threatened to make me a good time. Has got a frog throwing the power symbol on the rulebook cover. Just awful. If you don't get the symbology being used here, you've missed the last 5 years. Hashtag dog whistle.
Oh, these people. These people are absolutely retarded. So goddamn retarded that they are doing exactly what that user on 4chan suggested. Exactly the thing they suggested. Dig deep. Make them dig deep. Deep that people will, in fact, stand against these morons. Jesus Christ. And the user continues.
100% this imagery was intentional to trigger the labs. So be it. They can laugh at me being upset and then racist BS all they want. If you want to report the project, click the report project button at the bottom. Hate symbols are in the prohibited or offensive category.
Jesus Christ, this is not a hate symbol. If you actually think this is a hate symbol, then you actually go and need to actually object against nature. Yes. After all, it seems... No. Let me ask this. If dog whistling is something that actually exists and it seems that attracts the white supremacists, then why? And how come that only people like you hears it? Why not the black dude, Eric July, for instance, or some other black person who is a white supremacist now hears it? Why come I don't hear it? After all, someone, a Latino with Jewish ancestry. Makes no sense being a white supremacist, so it's pretty retarded. Or a black woman. Why come nobody else hears it? Only you fucking retard! Jesus Christ. And the person continues. It doubles, triples, quadruples down because people are retarded.
Look, there's a reasonable chance that KS will make them change that image to keep the campaign going. And they will, and this terrible thing will be forgotten the next day. But they have shown who they are, hold them accountable. Cancel them.
Susie? I'm gonna ask the question that was asked on the Kotaku in Action subreddit. Is there a white supremacist in your room right now, Susie? Is there? We need to know. Can you actually tell us? I need to know. Is there one? Please tell us. It's for your own good. Let's see what this guy says. Oh. On August 29th, Berggren shared a screenshot to his Facebook of a tweet made by Shelvan in which she asserted, as part of the ongoing Twitter conversation, considering who Berggren is and his history in the industry, I'll be surprised if he didn't reply with a shitty take, demonstrating his continued shittiness. Say what? No. Should be noted that Sheldon's comment on the gaming goals threatened to make me a good time, reference to CEO Jeff Berggren as a part of the ongoing, and a spot between the two. Okay, let's see. So many people that I've talked to in my life posting fun things on the internet. Their friend slandered someone for not wearing a mask in a photo, while all of them have photos without masks. That political party affiliation writes hard. I guess if you have no other significance to the world, then this is the leg you stand on. My history is fucking slaying 24/7, 365. And ignoring kids throwing rocks from the bottom of the mountain. Don't attack my friends. Cheers. Very good point. Anyway, what this moron says, let's see.
Considering how Jeff is and his history in the industry, I'll be surprised if he didn't reply with a shitty demonstrating his continuing shitty ass.
Reply to Berggren, another individual? Sarcastically stated. This person looks like there'll be a lot of fun at parties. Yeah, I have to agree with him. Very much fun, especially when you can actually trigger these people, which is something very, very fun. You should try it. Very fun. It's funny. And it's fun for the whole family. Anyway, let's see what Jeff says. I bet only us could make her fun at a party. You down for the challenge? Shoot me the ping, I'll bring the box of cats. Oh lol. Very good point. Bring the box of cats, because then she will probably be smelling of piss. Cat piss. Anyway, let's see. Some point following Sheldon's tweet, a caption was added underneath the image of the frog of the Kickstarter page, which quickly read, "This is Bob. This is Bob the frog. Bob is A-OK. Bob the frog does not have a hateful bone in his body and loves everyone." And Bob is actually the image of an actual frog, as you have seen, of an actual existing and real frog. So Bob over here, it's probably long dead based on the quality of the picture, being it seems to be old or something like that. So it's probably long dead, probably the food of a snake, or a bird, or a bird of prey, and maybe an owl ate him, or something like that. It's long, long gone. But still, even in its shitty present form, if it became shit, or pooped out, or probably already pre-digested by a plant or something like that, it still doesn't hold a single little dust or ash or particle of hateful particle in his body. Oh my. Anyway, as Sheldon's accusation began to spread across the social media, it eventually spawned its own topic on the popular TTRPG forum board Game Geeks. Apparently, according, once again, to Kotaku Action subreddit, this appears to be a recent era or NeoGAF version of tabletop games. Yeah, it seems to be retarded. Anyway, let's see. What does it say? While I don't want to see anyone leave the campaign, if you want to cancel your pledge, and I'm happy completely understand that it is 100% obviously you're right. And what does it say here? I have reached out to the artist to see if she could share some reference images that were used, and the frog was designed like me. She was not very familiar with the hobby of fishing, so imagine she had to look up the references of many images we were developing the game. And we saw the original image. Look at this! These frogs are all racists! Everyone please see the attached reference image that the artist used when she was making the artwork for the frog. None of the art in the game is intended to be ill-willed or hurtful. Yet, despite this explanation, the gaming goats still receive condemnation from their TTRPG peers, as many designers and developers refuse to accept that the artwork was anything but a Nazi dog whistle. Interesting that it seems to be only these people who seems to listen to the Nazi dog whistle. If they actually didn't point out that it was that actual image, I don't think anybody here would actually even connect that. 1 second, allergies. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right. On the Board Game Geek badges from Mars Designer and the Rich Deal announced that the developer had exercised its right when its licensing agreement with the TGG Games, which will come into effect later in the year. The reason for this is the inappropriate behavior that Jeff has displayed when communicating with others in the hub. For fuck's sake! This is the reason why you're going to cancel. Oh, Jesus Christ. Who the fuck writes a very bright pink on a very on a white background like this. Holy moly. Anyway, on Twitter, Mr. Developer Lodi Creations wrote,
racist statements and actions explicitly or implicit threats even aggressive behavior, something that we condemn and deplore, but it's a social media already person. We do not want to be part of any community or business relationship where those tolerate of taking lightly. So to be clear, we will not have any future relationship with anyone making light of white supremacy. That we only us noticed. Nobody notices it. Nobody. Hashtag, you people are racist. And it's serious, no matter how subtle.
Anyway, let's see. Cauldron Broken creator Artem Safarov similarly declared that he will be withdrawing from a solo game designed to be published late next year by TGG Games as a result of what he believed was a dismissive defensive reaction. Of course he has to be dismissive! This is retarded, you fucking imbecile! Today I notified TGG that I will be withdrawing from the project. This is due to the issue of white supremacy frog image on the tournament fishing campaign. These people are stupid!
For the record!
No.
For the record, I'm fully confident that the image itself was accidental. But even then, I'm going to cancel everything before the pronoun mob comes and cancel me instead.
The reactionator, however, made light of the issue and was a missed opportunity to understand the connection. Acknowledge the threat of white supremacy and denounce it loudly and boldly. Really?
Oh my god. We are excited to bring the news. Let's see what else. Ultimately, September 11, the Gaming Goat took to the tournament fishing Twitter Kickstarter page to address the frustration of the image within the game and initial response. We really appreciate our support and would like to remind our backers to share the excitement about the game and remain focused. Within the comment section, we understand there were frustration about the image within the game and the initial response. It was never intended to offend. We do not tolerate supporting form of racism. Like anybody who is reasonable, nobody tolerates and supports racism. I actually hate racists. DGG Games prides itself on creating games with diverse characters. We truly value any chance to make the game better on our stretch goals, but on the community feedback. Novelist, comic book. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. John De La Rosa. He is actually okay. Let's see. The only way to deal with this, because when they say, no, really, when they say comic book creator, I already assume it's one of those morons behind DC Comics, Marvel, and other retards who create those comics. Unrequested opinion about real thrill. No, but this one, he's okay. John De La Rosa responded to the backlash against the Gaming Goat by stating, the only way to deal with this is to have a humor. If you have humor, the SJWs lose every time. He's 100% correct. They lose every single time. Mock their ideas. Laugh at it. Make them feel uncomfortable at how retarded they are. Maybe they stop being retarded like that. Or probably at least use a condom before they start spreading their retarded ideas. Right? Anyway. Because you're going to live your life to the fullest. You're going to have fun and you're going to have a good time. And everybody wants to have a good time with you. End quote. Exactly. He added, quote, people like... Oh, Jesus Christ. That's the picture of her. Oh, Jesus. Are you actually... Susie, please tell us. Is there a white supremacist in your room with you right now? Please tell us. We need to know. Anyway. Quote, the people like Susie who wants to create anger, hostility, and division in the board game industry, in the sci-fi industry, and the comics industry They are going to lose at the end of the day, and they know it. And that's why they are so miserable. They want to drag everybody else down with them. End quote. Once again, the guy nails like a pro! Subscribe to his channel. Anyway. Dice stores. Okay, I probably want to watch this video later on. But suffice to say, holy moly. And once again, I have to echo the question that the user from Kotaku in Action said, "Hey Susie, is there a white supremacist in your room right now? Is there one over there? We need to know." Yeah. Anyway, if you like this type of content, stay right here on youtube.com/Jester. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, hit the notification bell button, because you obviously want more of my beautiful face, because otherwise, why wouldn't you? I'm a beautiful, beautiful piece of shit. Yes. A polished shit. Still shit, but polished. Anyway, have a great fucking night. And remember, it seems that dog whistles only seem to be heard by these people. Food for thought, food for thought.